Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you. But if this is the first time you are seeing my video, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and also turn on the notification bell so that each time you'll be able to get an upfront coming from me. But please make sure you watch this video from the beginning to the very end. Thank you. Hi guys, this is Urel and welcome back to my channel. If this is the first time you are seeing my beautiful face, click on that subscribe button below down there and turn on the notification bell so you can quickly be notified each time I drop a video. Most times when I'm making video, I always move us to the workstation. But guess what, today I'll just be stating some specific things that would be very helpful to you if you have interest in starting a brand of the hips and butt enlargement oil. Most times I would like to say it's the lotion, like the butt enlargement cream, that works well for the butt enlargement in some people. Like if some certain people get to use both the oil and the cream works better. But better still, today I'll be directing you on how to make the butt enlargement oil. But I would always advise, if you really want this to work, your client has to scrub. You have to make a butt enlargement scrub for them. You have to make a butt scrub rather. So when they exfoliate the dead skin cells, this butt enlargement oil can really penetrate down into their skin and help them. So guys, I'll be talking about 4 different oils that you'll be combining, just 4 different oils, and how you will go with it. I'm going to show you the image of this that I have. So guys, these 4 oils, I will advise, instead of going to an organic store to buy it, you can infuse them yourself. But if you're infusing this, I will advise you infuse for 30 days. Yes, just to get oil very, very infused, or get the, how will I say it for you to understand? As in, get the herbs well infused in the oil 30 days for this particular one. There are other herbs that once you infuse them quickly, and if you're asking of the oil you can use to infuse this, olive oil is good to infuse. We have all this organic olive oil. Yes, so if you get all this traditional shop to get it, I think some of them they import them from Lebanese, some India, some from China. But I like the Lebanese olive oil. It smells unique. It smells very, very pure. There's this smell that olive oil has. It's a blessing. The first oil you want to infuse that's going to be your base oil is your bitter kola oil. I doubt if you can get a bitter kola oil to buy at the Lebanese shop or all those traditional shops, or maybe probably I don't know if they sell it at the organic store. But what I do sometimes, if I have a demand for it, is to infuse the bitter kola in the oil. And let me tell you this, if you want to do the bitter kola oil, you should have infused your bitter kola during a time like this in Kaduna. There's Hamatan. Once you get your bitter kola is quite expensive now. I think one is for 150 naira. That's a good size of bitter kola, not those skinny ones. A good size. Then you peel the back off and then you slice it in a way that it will get dry on time, and then you dry it. You won't dry it directly under the sun. You dry it where it can be exposed to air, like maybe probably on your kitchen shelf. You know you don't have cockroach in your kitchen, no, in very neat kitchen, just air dry it. That is the most important thing. Once it's dried, then you can turn it to powder form. I'm just trying to make it easy to be infused, because if you cut it very big, it might not be so easy to infuse like that. So after turning it into a powder form, when it's very, very dry in a time like this, then you cannot infuse it into your oil. Very simple and short. You really don't need to go through plenty stress. So after a month or 2, your bitter kola oil is ready, which will be your base oil. Now, if you're making 100%, like that's your butt and hip oil, that's for you guys who formulate. For professionals, in fact, for intermediates, you already know what 100% means. So the bitter kola oil is what is going to take 50% of your formulation. 50% of your formulation. Then you have extra 50% of other oils that I'll be showing you. You can decide to play with them anyhow you want it. Or if you don't infuse much, you can make your bitter kola oil 40%. It shouldn't be less than 40%, the bitter kola oil. Quite important. So I'll be sharing the image of the bitter kola and making some illustrations of the importance of bitter kola oil when it comes to enlargement of the butt. We all know the great benefits of bitter kola. So if you're using the bitter kola oil, no side effects at all. You can see here, if you combine this oil with other oils, you get firm hips and buttocks. The next thing I want to talk about is the garlic oil. You can get garlic oil at the organic store or however. But if you also want to infuse your garlic the same way, you cut it and air dry it, peel the back, turn it into powder and infuse it. While you're infusing all your oil, you will have to add the vitamin E capsule because it's an antioxidant, so that you can preserve it in case of any external whatever, so that you can preserve your oil. Quite important. So once you infuse your garlic into your oil, also allow that to stay for at least 30 days. Your garlic oil is super ready. While infusing, you add your vitamin E capsule as an antioxidant, and once you're done extracting the powder from the oil, then you can add your vitamin E capsule also to preserve. I just have a feeling that some of you don't understand when I mean infuse. If you infuse it, definitely at the end of the day, once you are ready to make your butt and hip enlargement oil, you're going to extract the powder from the oil, which makes your oil ready for you. I'm just saying this in case if you're a beginner and you're watching this video, you're going to extract the powders you put into the oil and have the oil in a separate place. That oil in a separate place is your infused oil. I'm also going to make an image and some small illustrations of the importance of garlic oil for hips and butt enlargement. Making this video just for you. So garlic oil helps to create firm, plump, and elastic buttocks. Garlic has very great benefits to health and also even hair. So you can't get any side effect whatsoever on this one, trust me. Alright guys, so welcome back on the garlic trip. Now the next thing is your fenugreek seed or your fenugreek powder. If you can get fenugreek powder, good and fine for you. If you can get the fenugreek seed, just dry it again, because sometimes the organic store, it might not be so dry. It might want to start removing oil. Just dry it again. Sometimes you can pound it a bit so that it will be in a chaffy form, then dry it. It gets dry easier that way. Then you can find a way to turn it to powder. That's maybe by blending or however you want to turn it to powder. Then infuse it into your oil for at least 1 month to get a well infused fenugreek oil. I'm going to share the image of the fenugreek, and also I'm going to make some small illustration and explanation of how it helps for butt and hip enlargement oil. Now the reason why all these oils are for hip enlargement, but the reason is some certain oil works in some people and others doesn't work in some people. So combining this oil together will make you get a perfect result. Example of the fenugreek seed, I have this. You can see I used out of it. So that's the one remaining for the fenugreek seed. So like I said, I'm going to make an illustration like I do to others, and then we move to our number 4. Before we continue, I want to tell you to please subscribe to this channel. At least this knowledge is useful to you, and you might like to share with other friends. But even if you like or you don't like to share with other friends, please turn on your notification bell and also click on that subscribe button so that you can be getting more updates from me. And I always say, if there's something you want me to make, if there's a video you want me to make on a particular product that is in my kind of line, please just drop it in the comment section, and trust me, I'll get to you. Alright guys, thank you for always tuning to this channel. Fenugreek seed is easy to find but can be omitted in this formulation. Just make sure you add the percentage to others in your formula. Number 4, which is very hard to blend or dry, is the akpi seed. The akpi seed, I'm going to get an image of it and explain for the akpi seed. So, but you can still dry it. What I'll say is you can pound it so that it will spill up a little, and once it's done spilling, then you can now air dry it and pound it. Most times it's very hard to get akpi in a very powdery form because it's like almost everly wet. So once you get it, you infuse it as well, and you are good to go. Do not forget to use your antioxidants. I'm also going to share an image and make an explanation of the akpi seed. Yes, we all know how effective akpi seed is, both for the hips, buttocks, and your breast. At the end of this, you would need your shea butter. When you're done infusing all your oils, extracting all your oils, adding all your oils together, making 100% of your oil, you will just need small shea butter and put it inside. Shea butter helps for skin elasticity. So while your hip is growing bigger, it will avoid you from having some stretch marks. Yes, so that is why you're going to be adding your ori to it. Oh, sorry, don't mind me. You're going to be adding your shea butter to it. And once you're done adding this to it, not in a plenty form, just in a little form, because if you add too much ori to it, it might primarily turn to a paste, or if you just add little oil to it, it will melt in it and you're good to go. You can now package your butt and hip enlargement oil and sell to your clients. But if you doubt that this is not a recipe, if you have a flat butt, please, in fact, even if you have butt already, try this out just the way I explained it, and then start massaging it on your butt. Remember when I started the video, I made mention of you getting an exfoliant. So your client has to use hip scrub 2 times a week. Let's just say approximately after every 4 days, and massage this oil in a circular form. Massage it, let the oil absorb well. She will love her sheep. This is no go come. This is true life story. So guys, drop in the comment section how your own went, how your production went, and other videos you want me to make. Thank you for always